We have won our last 3 Premier League games in a row, but somehow we're still in the relegation zone. I'm just saying, you can't put all of the blame on me at this point. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 16th episode of the FM21 Salford in the Prem Save, where today we are facing Sheffield United and Norwich, who, if you look at the table, are the two sides below us in the league, and it is crucial that we win both of these games so that we can basically get ourselves out of a relegation battle, because it's getting towards crunch time, and our last 4 games of the season after these 2 games are not going to be easy wins. Tottenham, Aston Villa, who are up in 7th place, Manchester City and Everton, who are 1st and 2nd. I'm just saying, we've not been exactly given an easy hand here, but lately we have been in good form, and I'm hoping that we can continue that in these 2 games. And our tactical approach has been interesting, but it seems to be working. Before we jump into these 2 games, make sure that you have liked this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new for daily-ish Football Manager content, and this is the sort of tactic that we've been going with lately. We've moved back to this formation. We played with the 5 at the back for quite some time. It actually got us a result against Manchester United. Sorry, I forgot to go over the games that we haven't played. We lost to Bournemouth and then we drew to Manchester United, so not playing bad at all since last time. But it didn't quite work, and each time we started with that, we always moved into this sort of a formation with an anchor man, and it seems to be working really well at the moment, running at defence as well in our tactical analysis. I'm going to drop down to a standard sort of directness. I hate playing direct passage of football. It seems to just get us losing the ball over and over again, but every now and then we get through in behind, and it's those opportunities that we need to actually be winning the game. So I'm hoping that it continues like that, and I'm just going to edit the squad on camera because I completely forgot to do this before the game, but yeah, we probably do need to edit it. Voigt's going to come back onto the bench. Morello has been a terrible signing, not done very much for us at all this season. We're going to put Agnew back into the lineup, and I think that is going to be our best lineup at the moment. Fish has done really well since he's found his way back into the side. He has potentially been the catalyst for the change. I'm not sure. It could have been the tactical changes we've made, but I mean, realistically speaking, yes, Norwich have beaten Leeds. Okay, that is a brilliant result for us. I mean, Norwich still just on our tail, and we've given them good form, but that means that Leeds are only 2 points above us, and if we win our next game, which I didn't realise is still a day away, we will be going above them. So I'm going to simulate forward. You're going to subscribe to the channel, you're going to like this video, and we're going to jump into the first game of the episode with that tactical approach that I just showed you. Can we do the simulation on camera? I think we can. I think it's going to be fast enough. Hopefully you don't mind dealing with me for too much longer than you have to. And here we go. We have a couple of players not fully fit, and obviously I've had to take that into account when I've been making this squad, but I think this is a pretty strong 11. And without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Vasquez, our goalkeeper in between the sticks, actually like the 10th highest rated average player in the entire league, so he's doing very, very well at this point. It's just whether or not the rest of the side can be picking it up. We have been scoring a lot more goals recently, so that's exactly what we want to be seeing. And I've just been tweaking the tactics a lot during the games to make sure that we do respond to what the other team's doing, and I'm hoping that we can do exactly that in this game. Early on, they come in with an opportunity. I didn't like that at all. I'm hoping that that is just a wee fluke early on, and we might move to a positive mentality, as we potentially are the better side out here today, but they've come away with 3 shots to our 0 early on. But luckily we do have Vasquez in between the sticks. Now we have a chance. Ward-Prowse goes for the shot, but Ramsdale gets a tidy hand onto it. And after 15 minutes, it's probably Sheffield United there being the slightly more dominant side. I mean, getting a free kick opportunity is always just, you know, going to be something from out of nothing. You never really know what the skill going into getting a free kick is. They've come away with a chance there, but Vasquez has collected it very easily. And now we're on the ball in a promising position. Boyd into Semple, who's going to look to play it forward. He does find Merivale back to... Oh my goodness. I had no idea what was going on there, but the shot goes well wide. And it is looking pretty back and forth now. I think we've found our way back into this game. I think going positive is the way to go for now. And we're just going to wait and see what happens for a few more minutes. But it doesn't seem like much is happening for us. I'm very tempted to move to a more direct approach. I think I'm going to do it. We're going to move back down to balance though, because I do think that this Sheffield United squad can come at us at any point in time. Hate playing direct, as I've already said in this video. It does feel like every chance you get, you just kick the ball away. and then somehow you get the ball back and you come away with an opportunity and score the goal, and you're like, well, that was worth it. But it's very stressful. Not my favourite way to play football, that's for sure. But for now, we are on the ball, and we could have an opportunity. That's what I was trying to say. Just couldn't really work it out. Fabio Silva running down the line into Agnew, who really should be putting that into the back of the net, inches in front of the goalkeeper. And I think it's taken the game quite some time to work out that that was a shot. I would be concerned if it was a pass, to be honest with you, but happy that it's gone down as a shot eventually. We have another chance here as Fish is moving forward, trying to find a player, and he does find Ward-Prowse, who has been making a lot of mistakes recently. Makes no mistake in that pass, though. Ajita, forward to Fabio Silva, back to Ajita, playing it out to Ward-Prowse, who can whip a ball in. I was saying he's been making mistakes. No mistakes there. Oh, is this shot going to get through? No, it's just a bunch of block shots, and they seem to be doing a really good job of defending us at the moment. And they do have 10 shots to our 6. It's certainly not a dominant performance from us at the moment, although in the second half we seem to only be getting opportunities for us. I'm going to bring Ramon on. He's not done amazingly. Am I going to... No, I'm going to bring Voigt on. He can play as a Trequartista. And we're gonna move this back down. We're going to... are we going to go all the way to short and work the ball? We're going to give it a crack. We'll give that like 10 minutes, see what happens. Just try something new. See if it changes the way that we attack. See if it creates more opportunities for us. We've already had a shot, which is definitely not a bad sign, but they've had a shot as well, to be fair. 10 minutes to go in this game. I think we've got to go positive if this opportunity doesn't find its way into the back of the net. Boyd, who has been playing very well, actually keeping Garma out of the squad right now, is on the ball right now. Voigt heads it just over the bar. And I think we're going to have to go for the win here tonight. 9 shots to their 12. And we have a chance. Ward-Prowse on the free kick. It's over the bar. And it does seem like we really are peppering this goal late on. We're going to make our final substitution. It's going to be Ramon to come on. He's going to play as a complete forward. He's not even our final substitution. Gravenberch, he can come on. Last few minutes. Let's see if we can get this slightly more slower build up. Can we get a chance? 3 minutes of additional time. I'm not thinking anything's going to happen. So we're just going to pump the ball forward. We're going to go attacking. Very, very direct, and no work the ball into the box. Let's give it a crack. Let's see if we can get a chance late on. Time's up, and then a little draw. That's what we've been seeing a lot off camera. I mean on camera, not exactly what we've been seeing lately on camera, unfortunately. I've gone my off and ons. I meant to say, we've been getting a lot of low scoring games on camera and a lot of high scoring games off camera. I think you understood what I was trying to say. As you can see here, we actually have been scoring quite a few goals. This Leeds game, I wish I covered it. We were 2-1 down, score a penalty in the 86th minute, and Boyd scored in the 94th. What a game that was. Completely forgot to cover that before, but it does mean that we are going to stay in the relegation zone for another week. And that work that we've put in to try and close a gap between us and Leeds seems mildly wasted. But if we can come away with a win against Norwich, which is very doable, we're going to be able to close that gap as long as Leeds drop points. Who are they versing? It all depends on what Leeds do at this current point in time, and they are versing Aston Villa away from home. I can't see them getting an easy win there. Come on, boys, let's get hopeful. I'm thinking about 5 at the back for this next game. See, this tactical thinking from me is beyond my expectations of myself. We're giving it a crack, though. We're going to bring Manu in. Marival's going to completely drop out of the squad because Semple has been actually doing a really good job in there. Hunt's going to come off, and we're going to bring on, it's Gonzalo, there we go, into the bench position. Gravenberch can go back into Mazzala. I think that's going to be, no, it's not going to be the squad. Ramon's going to come on, play as a shadow striker, yep. And then we'll move back to 4-1-2-1-2 diamond, no wingers formation, and we'll play one of these CDMs as an anchor man if we have to. That's the plan. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like there's some tactical genius in that. There's also some serious naivety, but I'm going with tactical genius just for my it's going to help me sleep at night. Leeds are 1 point away. Newcastle were 6 points away. West Brom are 6 points away. Actually, based off the inbox message that I've just got, there's a ton of teams in the relegation battle. This is awkward because I can't find it really good. There we go. Every team, including Leicester, apparently are currently in the relegation battle. I'm hoping that we're not going to be the team at the bottom when we finish the season. This is the squad that we're going with. Just as we discussed before, let's jump into it without any further ado, see what happens, see what's going down. I completely forgot to edit the tactic, like the actual tactic. Not my proudest moment. It's a good thing that we can still do that here. We're going to tell them, pull off an upset. Why would it be an upset? They're a terrible team. Okay, we'll go with it. We're going to go direct passing, slightly lower, dribble, run at defence, no playing our defence. Yeah, let's give that a crack. See what happens for the first 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully we can come away with the win. I mean, Norwich have won their last 2 games in a row. That is incredibly concerning. But for now, nothing's happening. So that's good. That's a positive start in my books. We've both been in good form for teams that are well down below the par in the table. And a draw here is actually going to put us above Leeds. So maybe we could take that and run with it. Our first shot goes in from us, but not finding its way into the back of the net. It doesn't look like we're creating too many attacking opportunities, so we're going to have to switch it up. Let's go back down to a more slightly less direct passing, and yeah, that sounds like it has a logical tinge to it. I guess we could go positive in the next few minutes if nothing continues to happen. I mean, we've had 3 shots to their 1 now. This is some serious statistics going on here, and I'm not a fan of it. I like to press my buttons before the game, and then don't press any more buttons until the end of the game. That's my way of going about it. You know, dressing room, morale, stuff like that. That's all I need to focus on normally. It's very stressful to have to think about more than just that. They're on the ball right now, playing a great ball through bar. Goalkeeper collects it, and that's very good reaction from him. Can we create an opportunity of our own though here? Come straight back to them. I think this is going to be a chance if they get a ball through. Boyd can't quite get on to the end of that. It's going to find its way into Ida, and they've gone up, and I'm already deciding 5 at the back wasn't the way to go today. Who are we going to have to put into that CDM role? I feel like Manu's probably the best. Everything else seems fine. Yeah. Okay, let's give this a crack. Maybe not even distribute to centre-backs. That seems counterproductive. Seems like the opposite of what we're trying to go for with the rest of the tactic. Let's give it a crack. Gassama's going to go into advanced forward, and Silva's going to stay as that complete forward. 8 minutes ago in this first half, and it's not exactly what we wanted to happen. It's been more us than it has been them, so you have to say that's slightly against the run of play, but we got to bounce back. We got to find a way. And going on to a positive mentality in the second half might be the way we're going to do that. Far from pleased with the performance. Motivate them, go on to positive, and hope we can claw our way back into it and come away with a win today. Let's see what happens, boys and girls. Let's see what happens straight off the bat. We are coming away with opportunity, and it's hit the crossbar. Gassama puts it into the back of the net, and very quickly we are back into this game. That's exactly what we wanted. A goal just before halftime, a goal just after halftime to equalise it. And Ward-Prowse has done a great ball in there. Fisher's gotten a good header onto it. But unfortunately can't find the back of the net, but luckily Gassama is completely unmarked to tap it home, and I'm hoping that we can get another opportunity exactly like that, because I have a feeling Gassama is ready to score those every day of the week, although his goal scoring record hasn't been insane this year. He's probably going to be able to score those every single time it comes to him. 20 minutes ago in this game, and I'm thinking of making a tactical substitution. Now, it doesn't seem like I have anyone playing horrendously bad, but it's probably the intelligent move to think about making a substitution based off the way that they're on the ball right now and knocking it around quite well. Hopefully we can pick it up. This is a good crossing area, and Ida heads it over. We're still on a positive mentality. I'm not sure if that's the way to go. Got to move back down to a balanced. Who's going to come on though? I think it's going to be Agnew. He's not been amazing this year, has he? But he's I don't know. He's going to pop up and score today. I've got that feeling in my fingers. Feeling in my toes. It's going to happen. 15 minutes ago, can we get the goal to put ourselves ahead in this tie? Ward-Prowse is in with a free kick. I was going to make a tactical substitution, but I'm deciding against it now. Plays it over. Oh, I thought someone went down for a penalty. I got really excited there, but unfortunately they've collected it, and none of our players seem to be very focused on moving back. And I mean, now I'm supportive of it. It was for a good reason. Agnew plays it over Fabio Silva. He finishes it. Boys and girls, Agnew was the tactical mastermind. Substitution of a lifetime. And we're going to have to bring off Semple, bring on Merivale, who's a slightly more defensive-minded player, as a box-to-box midfielder. Come on, boys and girls, let's come away with this win. 10 minutes to go to hold on. We can win this. I'm going to completely switch up tactics, actually. I'm going to go not running at the defence anymore, because that's just going to, I don't know. I've got reasons for it. I can't be bothered explaining it right now. Get off my back. And we're going to go to time wasting, cautious. Hope that we can hold on for these last 10 minutes. I don't want to see any highlights. Just no highlights, thank you very much. I'm fine with this. This is good. 5 minutes of additional time. Okay, where'd that come from? Out of nowhere. Doesn't seem like anything's happening. It's up, and there we go. We've won the game. 2-1 away from home. That could be the most important game of the entire season to get ourselves saved from the relegation zone. We're currently out of it at the end of the episode. Leeds could win their game, though. Let's not ignore that. That is very, very possible. And we're going to simulate forward a few days to actually see who comes away with wins, who comes away with losses, and where we're going to be ending this episode in. Are we going to be in the relegation zone? Are we going to be out of it? I'm not going to lie to you all. I'm not expecting many wins from the last 2 games of the season, but I will be playing these 2 off camera, and then we'll be versing Manchester City and Everton, the top 2 sides, on camera. If we can come away with at least a point from those games, I'll be absolutely stoked. For now, we need to see what happens in the other games, though. What is going on? Okay, we're simulating forward 1 game. Come on, Aston Villa. I've never been a big Aston Villa. I've always loved Aston Villa. They're my second team behind Arsenal. Always been a huge fan of Jackie Grealish, Watkins. They're my home boys. Honestly, like it's insane how much I bleed. What's the blue color that they have? I don't know how to describe it. There's definitely maroon in there, like sky blue. I don't know, but anyway, I'm supporting them. I love Aston Villa. I absolutely love Aston Villa. Unfortunately, Newcastle have come away with a win, but that just means that West Brom are our new target now to try and come up and beat. They have a much better goal difference than us, so I'm not expecting us to beat that side too easily. But we're out of the relegation zone at the end of the episode with no possible way of falling down back into it at the end of this game week. Once Sheffield United play the 2 games in hand, even if they win both of it, we're out. And Leeds are going down at this point in time. Who are they versing as the season draws to a close? Because I'm not expecting many points at the end of the season. They're versing Everton and Manchester City as well. That is brilliant. Newcastle away from home as well. Brighton. Okay, they have an easier run than us, I will admit, but at least for now, we are not in the relegation zone. That is a positive way to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you have liked it if you have enjoyed it. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you all later.